Well, Ren strikes again.
Yeah.
Hey, they say that I'm talking a whole lot of trash. I'm sitting and thinking like, who knew? I know that you seen us on rappers react. They talking about us on YouTube. Hollywood 6, it look like I do magic. Maybe he's practicing voodoo. I'm hearing you're getting a lot of attention. Well, I'm here to say that we do to deliver the rubbish.
What's going on, everybody? We're back with another segment of Rappers React. Smoke Dog.
What up?
I've got trivia for you today, as usual.
Yeah.
But I've got some pretty easier trivia that I think you're gonna get 3 for 3. So just try to give them a little bit of time so they can guess as well. But let's see if I can get you to guess these, Smoke Dog. Pyrophobia is the fear of what?
Oh, well, that was pretty easy.
I'm gonna give you 3 easy ones.
Yeah. So that would be fire.
You're correct. All right. In which 1933 film does a giant ape climb the Empire State? Come on, we're going 3 for 3. Empire State Building.
Well, it's definitely not Godzilla. Nope. It would happen to be King Kong.
You're correct. Come on, that's 2 for 2. We're gonna go 3 for 3, Smoke Dog. The song by P. Diddy, "I'll Be Missing You," is a tribute to who?
Well, the tribute.
Don't even think about Sting.
Yeah.
Just P. Diddy.
I thought that's what I thought you were gonna ask at first, like the original song, but the tribute is the biggie.
There you go, 3 for 3. Good job. Shout out to all the trash talkers who got 3 for 3 on that one. Smoke Dog.
That was the easiest trivia.
I tried to give you the easiest. I wanted 3 for 3 today, Smoke Dog. All right, you remember the first part? You should get pretty easily on guessing the title. Do you remember? Ren was telling a story. What story was that? It was called
Jenny and Screech.
No, it was his name started with a V.
Oh, Vincent's Tale.
Okay, all right. So, but this is part 3. So the magic goes down where? You remember MTV Cribs? It was like, oh, this is where the magic goes down, and that place is called
the bedroom.
You got it, my friend.
They used to all say that.
Guys, before we get started, please do us a big favor. Y'all, please hit that thumbs up button. Guys, please subscribe to the channel.
And for God's sake, leave us a comment and tell us what to react to next. That's how we get the ideas for these videos. That comes directly from you right down in the comment section. And today, Ren, the Renegades, you guys never miss a beat. You guys say, listen, man, today, Ren has dropped out some new-ish, and not only just some new-ish, but I don't know if you want to call it, I guess it would be part 3 to Vincent's Tale, because the first one was Vincent's Tale Sunflowers. Yeah. And then part 2 was Vincent's Tale Self-Portrait. Self-Portrait, yeah. Now, it was the 2 Vincent Van Gogh paintings. Yeah. Right. Well, then you got Jenny and Screech, but I guess it's really not part. I don't know. Well, wasn't Richard didn't he's the one that took out Screech? With Jenny and Screech, that's what I'm saying. But it wasn't called Vincent's. Listen, chronologically, we are kind of confused. Right now. And it's tough when you go like a few months in between the stories, and it's like, oh, I got to refresh my memory. But the good thing about it is you guys are always bringing us back and be like, look, Ren's back. They'll be in the comment section to explain everything we missed. And we love you guys for putting all these comments out there. The good thing about it is, we weren't too out of touch with Ren, because we did have a thing where Ren was dropping something every Friday with the Skinner brothers. Hasn't been long. But today, it's just Ren, Smoke Dog, and Vincent's Tale, the bedroom. Yep. What happens next? Dang, that's a good question. What happens next, bruh? I mean, it's I don't know. I mean, I can't tell you exactly where he's taking this story, but I imagine it'll be another story. Or continuation. Did Vincent Van Gogh have the painting of a bedroom? Oh, see, man, I knew like Sunflowers and Self-Portrait, but was there a painting the bedroom? So I remember reading some comments about. You know what? Let's get in. All right. Smoke Dog. What up? Let's get into it. Let's do it. Oh, is this where it left off? God. It's almost like a series at this point. It is. It really is. Yeah. Uh-oh. Damn, they gave you a mic in your cell and a guitar in your cell?
That's not American.
No. Damn, that riff. What? What? His bunkmates are like, go to sleep! Bruh. Oh my god!
Anger. Have you ever felt anger with nowhere to place it? Vincent felt cold, neglected and jaded, impotent, empathy castrated. Look for the new thing, always look for the new thing, but never look inside, never look within, without, above, below, same thing. Wait, it gets deeper than that. The insane
I
thing,
bet.
insane men living in insane terrain, can turn insane brains that are kind of deranged, strange, without the factor of cause and effect. Factually, the man's a casualty of constant neglect. Let's start at the start. Vincent was born in the dark, home birth to a mother painting scars on her arm. Track march from the dragon, China white in the palm. Shooting up the birth canal, Vinny fell out like yarn. Tumbled out, himself unraveling, and that was the theme. Exceptionally average grade, sprayed with low self-esteem. From the fire to the frying pan, painting it green. When it's the cash that rules everything around me. Cream got the money
come
from
on,
Vince.
man.
He weren't ever good at hustling, shitty jobs that he was dead and stocking. Started a combustion, nothing. Pulled him out of debt, the debt collector's rushing to be stripping him of everything. Eventually, there's nothing. The cycle is a cycle for a psychopath on ice. The day repeats, the days are weeks, the weeks are most your life. When the day's done, it's the same one. It's a repeat, it's a rerun. A deja vu religion, a foreboding of a prison. Whole Britain, Great Britain, hell Britannia rule the waves. We started out with intentions and we ended up like slaves. Drink to kill the tension, but the drinks cost your wage. What helps you is what kills you when you're living too deep.
Facts! Not the harmonica. Don't pull out the. You better not.
He's drinking.
Oh, I thought it was harmonica. That's the medicine.
Yeah.
And so it goes. Vinny starts to drink to let go. Soon he's drinking, cause when he don't drink, every day is a day on death row. So he drinks so we don't have to think. Mercy. Taste bittersweet. When the spirit that's inside of him
Spirit.
sinks in his teeth. And the months turn over, May to October. More days pissed than the days he spent sober. Skin looks older, demeanor gets colder. Sledgehammer swing to that chip on your shoulder. A cold prison deep in alcoholism. 40% proof, no juice. Inhibition get loose, bad decision and taboos. When we're living for the booze, who's who he lose himself to? One too many, 1, 2, 3 shots down. Drown those sorrows up in London town. If we in for a penny, we in for a pound. Fate comes full circle. Now it's Vinny boys round.
Oh, okay, Vincent. Where you at?
Oh, there's the painting.
Ah. Oh. What? From Vincent to Richard. There he goes. Oh.
Sirens start singing as the screws murder silence. Stand on my Miranda, my right to remain violent. One man's resistance is another man's tyrant. When tyrants make the law, they go to war with non-compliance. Locked up, Vinny been locked up since his mother knocked up. Kitty grew up fast, pulled his socks up, chop chop. Keep that credit top top. Time is money, tick tock. Quantify the price upon your soul and then it's chop shop. Not particularly special, Vinny spent his life a vessel for the musings of the devil. Repetition caused some issues, turned a hide into a jackal. Building pressure in the kettle, bubble up to boiling level. Ooh man, he's a mad lad, falling on the warpath. Vinny split the atom like a Nagasaki bloodbath. Skies are raining black ash, copper car lights flash. Red and blue kaleidoscope, some folks don't like that. Never mind, just a victim of society. The one that serves you alcohol and sells you your sobriety. The one that sells you sex as it pedestals virginity. The one where we elect these lying pests with God ability. 1 to the 2 to the 3 to the 1. Our boy spun his own web-fed tarantulas come like 9 to the 9 to the 9 for his Christ timelines intersect. Richard's fate was designed.
Bruh, boom bap. Oh, that was the end of remember he on the God dang it, was the self-portrait. That was the end of
set the scene. It's 2019. Richard and a boy named Screech. The hands of fate, they touch and read. Siblings buried, blood it bleeds. Etched in Richard's memories. Falls a model, troubled sleep. Takes the time of absently. Hitting the bottle to soften the blow in the walls of yourself, and there's nowhere to go. When his friends on the force, they don't call, they don't show. Go to therapy, raggedy, seem to plateau. When his popo went loco and woe so low that his mojo no mono rebound no yo-yo, and so the time it moved slow-mo. You see the case was never closed, cause the motive was confusing. Orphan killed his sister, but his sister was removed when the mother died in childbirth. But dying womb life brings the cycle of samsara. Always was quite amusing. Brother killed his sister, but the records seem to show the brother never met his sister, didn't even know. So the tragedy was a catastrophe. The fate fucked up. Richard's losing sleep while his whole family's talked up. The 5 stages of grief is a common psychological model, often used to provide reassurance to all those stricken by loss. For loss comes with a cost like frostbite, shockingly cold, paving the road to decomposure, decomposing your soul. 1. Denial, pretending
oh my
for
God,
the
no,
while.
not the 5 stages.
Retired, but everything is changing. Richie lost the will to smile. How to reconcile when murdering a child. The 2nd stage is anger, feel it bubbling the bile. Anger down the man that served the hand that wrote the plan. If God is will that's good and grand, then damn we are. We all are damn forsaken by creation. Revelations Richard cannot stand. The 3rd stage is bargaining, begging God for second chance. Lord, I know it is a reach, but I'm begging on my knees. Resurrect the boy James, resurrect the boy Screech. I'll devote my life to thee, I will live a life of peace. Stage 4 is depression. That's a lesson taught in grief. Depression, demonic like possession, that feeds upon this spark for life. No water is refreshing, no sunlight brings him warmth, no sleep will ever bring resting. His guilt and doubt are oh so loud, the silence sounds so deafening. Depression, depression, the numbing of expression, the negative obsession, ruminating in oppression. Stressing is a lesson when your mind begins reflecting. That's stage number 5.
Come on.
5 is acceptance.
Oh! And the happy music, you accept it.
Souls get shaken up. The road's never quite ideal, but slow rise, dust it off. And let me tell you something, Richie, man, I'm proud, cause you pulled a stitch from the seam, the wound was open weeping. Felt like a regression, but that flesh was set for healing. You wrestled imperfections, misdirections, walked with demons. Most demons are a fallen angel, truth has double meanings. Perspective disconnects the trauma, trauma turns to lessons. The biggest curse you'll ever face could be your greatest blessing. Remember, in the darkest times, no need for second guessing. No path is ever linear, a stumble leads to stepping. You're a soldier, a scholar of life's sorrow, and day follows day. There will always be tomorrow when it gets colder. Whatever, it's only weather. Rain feeds the crops, let them grow, think clever. I'm so fucking proud of you, Richie, my boy. I know you're itchy, my boy, to get to work and deploy. Serve and protect my Don, in for the right reason. I know you think you've done wrong, but look at who you become. It's your first day at work, big man. Hold that head up high, my friend. Come on. We're all proud of you, Richie. I hope you get out there and smash it. I mean, what could go wrong?
Dude. What? There's more?
There has to be.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude. You think this is the last one?
Bro. Ren should be writing movies.
Ren might
Or
be.
at least novels.
Yeah. I mean, dude, I've got literally tears of like happiness. Well,
Yeah.
It's like happiness and not tears of joy, not tears of sadness. What's in between? Whatever that is, I teared up because I'm like, dude, this is.
I don't know that there's anything in between that can make you cry.
Well, I'm not sad. I'm not. I mean, I'm very happy, but it's like to watch this dude orchestrate this.
Yeah.
Dude, Ren might be the greatest modern day storyteller of our time.
That's what I'm saying.
He might be.
Yeah. And the stories are so intricate. And, hey, he's a creative genius. Like, there's no doubt about it. I know a lot of people don't like to put terms like that on newer artists. New artists that came along, you know, after 2000 or whatever.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's just people's bias. Like, it's a lot like players in sports, you know? Like, when you get a guy who's been the best player in the world for the past 5 years, and then you're like, man, he's like Joe Montana level. Don't you ever compare him to Joe Montana. Like, he, you know, we need 20 more years to know that. And it's like, nah, he probably is that good. I mean, Ren's that good, you know? It's like, he's a creative genius, and
God damn.
yeah, I'm almost jealous.
Oh, a jealousy is definitely.
Because, you know, you get these stories like this inside your head, and you're like,
You want to formulate it on paper.
yes, and you know you could, but then when you see somebody do it and do it so well, it's like, I wish I'd have did that.
Man, with me, dude, it's almost like the guy, like you had said, the dude should be writing movies.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think I remember saying, or because remember I feel like I did it on Self Portrait when I was like, it's like he's telling you like, here's the movie, and then you got a sequel, and then a prequel, and then you know, like, he does that. And if you like, to any of my Breaking Bad fans out there, if you watch Breaking Bad, one of the greatest TV shows of all time, and then you watch Better Call Saul, and then you watch El Camino, it's like the writers of that's like genius level.
But
like,
those are teams of writers.
That's what I'm saying. This is one person.
He's doing this himself.
And making every word rhyme and dude, we're gonna get into the lyrics. But for them to take like these TV shows that are some of the greatest of all time, and it's like, wait a minute, how did they connect something that happened 19 years earlier in the story, and then make it connect to one person where this person rings a bell and that's why that happened? Like, you know what I mean? Like, all these webs that just cross and cross, but it all seems to make sense at the end.
So that would tell you, like, he had to have written this entire story out front to back before he started on it, right? Because if he's just making these stories up as he goes along, like, that's beyond genius.
That's what, and
for you to be able to keep that story in your head and be like, all right, it's been 5 months, let me write the next chapter. And like, dude.
Damn, dude.
To make them intersect, like you were talking about, too.
What I'm saying.
You have to write those out beforehand. If he's just doing that on the fly, then, you know, his brain might need to be studied or something.
It needs 100%. It needs to be studied, dude. And not only that, we're just looking at his creative work.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have to remember, Ren has a personal life where away from the camera, where he's got things that, well, you know what I mean, like, you know, issues that he has to deal with, bills and normal human stuff. Yeah. So it's like, we're so fascinated at his work that we're like, oh, this dude must do this all the time. But he's like, dude, I also got a personal life too. Don't forget about that. So it's like, that, to me, that just makes, like, I gotta pay bills. I gotta get up and I gotta take my medication. I gotta walk my dog. All right, let me go back to Vincent. Oh, okay. All right, cool. Mm-hmm. And it just comes out to this masterpiece, man. Now, I had said this before we had watched the video, but I saw a lot of trash talkers when we did sunflowers and when we did
self-portrait. But we were saying, so obviously we know the story of Jenny and Screech and Richard, what Richard did to Jenny and, what he had to off, Screech. And all. We know the story. If you know the story, if you don't, go back and do your research on it.
I still want to go back and watch them all.
Yes.
Because every time a new section comes out, I'm like, man, now I got to go back and watch them all together.
Doesn't that make it better? You know what oh my, let me get, I'll get.
Yeah, go ahead.
But no, now that you said that, I'll get back to that, but just remember that. But it's almost like binge watching. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people, when a show comes out, I'll go back to Breaking Bad. Like, if you were watching Breaking Bad and then, hey, new episode comes out on Tuesday at 9 o'clock. It's like, oh, okay, cool. But it's so much better if you can watch the show in its entirety.
Because you don't have that time in between to not remember the story.
Exactly. What this character did. But now that you can go back and be like, oh my God, this is brilliant. Yeah. So now going back to what I was saying with a lot of the trash talkers saying with Sunflowers and the self-portrait is Richard, we know Richard's story, we know Jenny's story, we know Screech's story. But Vincent, we were so captivated on, again, I'm just going off of what the comments have said, we're captivated on it being Vincent Van Gogh. But a lot of trash talkers said that Vincent is
Ren.
Or us.
Yeah, I did see that comment too. Yeah,
us as a people.
That it represents everyone. It represents society. But I also saw comments that said, no, he's saying Vincent is him.
Yeah.
And it may be both.
It could be.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's one thing Ren is I think he's good at is he's not one of those artists that puts himself on a pedestal where he says I'm better than everybody else. Or, like, he's like, I'm just as normal.
He pointed out his flaws, so...
Exactly. He's like, I'm just as normal as you are, I just happen to be a genius with making music that you can't do. That's exactly. It. God dang.
No, there was some traditional hip-hop tracks we hear him do. He will kind of point out, like, I'm just better at this.
Yeah, man.
But that's normal. Like, if you're that good, especially in hip-hop, you're going to point it out. Like, I can do things that you can't.
Yeah, man. God.
But it just so happens that Ren can do things that most 99% of all rappers can't do.
I would say
he can do it all.
I would say 90% of artists.
Yeah, I would say so
rappers,
too.
Just artists.
Yeah. Because you can take like the greatest storyteller in music history in any genre, they can't rap like that. You could take the greatest singer of any genre. If you want to talk about Freddie Mercury, Could he put together a story like this and continue it and have the intersections and whatnot and the callbacks? Maybe he could, but who knows?
Let's take the example of our two shirts that we're wearing.
Yeah.
Does Black Sabbath have a story like this?
I haven't been through the entire catalog, but not from what I've seen. No.
Now,
and as much as everybody loves Ozzy, but
I'm talking about like the intricate lyrical.
Most artists are going to write stories 3 minutes at a time, and that's the end of the story. Sometimes you'll go to a part 2.
Now let's go with my shirt.
Now that is one of the greatest singers of all time.
That's a little different, but I still don't think, and I'm not talking about vocal capabilities. I'm not talking about instrumentation. I'm talking about strictly storytelling. I think Ren is a better storyteller.
Yeah, maybe so.
I mean, in my opinion, this is just my opinion. Don't hate me for my opinion. This is what I think. But from what I've seen, the way this dude has laid out Vincent's tale, I haven't seen it in any other genre.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe Rush. Rush might.
Oh yeah.
Rush with 2112. Yes, maybe, but Ren's right there.
Yeah. Absolutely, and that goes back to what I was saying. But some of the old heads are going to be like, you can't compare those two, but they're all artists.
Man, to the old heads who think like that, welcome to the channel. This is called the Trash Talkers, and the Trash Talkers will let you know, man.
Yeah.
I love it, dude. Ren is just, you're right. This dude's brains... Like you brought up athletes earlier. When we don't know much about CTE, but when they pass, they study their brains to learn about it. Well, when Ren passes, we need to study his brain on let's call it GTE.
GTE?
Genius. GST, genius storytelling. GST. That'd be crazy. Man, This was a treat, dude.
Genius, traumatic, encephalopathy.
What if what if Ren suffered from that?
That it made him a genius. Well, no, like he had some kind of trauma. Maybe it was the Lyme
Tale
disease.
of Genie and Screech.
Well,
What if that was a real thing that he saw?
maybe it was.
And it was traumatic to him.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Now there are cases of people getting certain concussions and whatever, and waking up a genius once they come out of a coma, or even just being knocked out. You know, they wake up smarter somehow. It's like the old saying, "I'm gonna knock some sense into you."
There are people out there who have been knocked out or struck by lightning and wake up and speak a completely different language.
Absolutely.
Maybe Ren went.
And they can do calculus all of a sudden.
Bruh, you didn't know what 17
They were reading on a 4th grade level last week.
You didn't know what 17 minus 6 was, and now you know calculus? How, dude?
Not that you would want to get Lyme disease, but you know, like there may be some sort of silver lining in there somewhere. Now it could be that he was just an exceptional kid and he was already in special classes when he was young. You know?
You trying to say Ren rode the short bus?
See, that's what you interpret special as.
Hey, but if he did, that dude was Ren is truly special.
Hey, there are some geniuses.
Absolutely.
Who absolutely were put in remedial classes back in, you know.
I wouldn't, man, listen, dude, we can ramble on
People
about
didn't
this.
understand autism back in the day.
Yes, if you know what? We'll leave that topic for another time. Trash Talkers, thank y'all. Renegades, thank y'all so much for telling us to check out The Bedroom. God, we didn't even really talk about what the song was about.
Oh, we just watched the story.
Yeah. Thank y'all.
We'll have the next story come
absolutely. 100%. Thank y'all for telling us to check out The Bedroom, Vince's Tale by Ren. We greatly appreciate it. We can talk about this dude all day long. So please, Renegades, Trash Talkers, keep us updated down in the comment section what comes next by Ren. And with that being said, my name's Behringer Hollywood 6. Bye.
I am Larry Smokey Ramirez coming.
And we are
over
and
out.
Deuces.
Yeah, boy.
GTE, baby.
I want to thank you guys for spending a little bit of time with us today. If you want to see the last video we did, just click right over here. Or if you want to see another artist that we covered, just click right over here. If you guys want to support the channel, please consider joining our Patreon right over here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you on the next one. Deuces.